Have you ever wondered about the secrets to true happiness? Or questioned the meaning of life itself? Imagine this. You wake up one morning, and suddenly everything seems clearer, lighter, as if a veil has been lifted from your eyes. You realize that the key to unlocking a life of profound joy and contentment lies within your grasp. But where do you begin this journey? How do you navigate the complexities of existence to find true peace? Welcome to Wisdom Woven, your guide to unraveling the mysteries of life and discovering the profound wisdom of ancient teachings. Join us as we embark on a transformative journey into the heart of Buddhism, a path that offers timeless insights into the nature of reality and the human experience. But first, let's take a moment to consider something familiar yet often overlooked: the simple act of breathing. Take a deep breath in and then slowly exhale. Feel the rhythm of your breath, the gentle rise and fall of your chest. In this moment, you are present, fully aware of the here and now. Now, imagine if every moment of your life was infused with this same sense of clarity and presence. This is the promise of Buddhism, a profound shift in perspective that awakens us to the beauty and wonder of existence. At Wisdom Woven, our goal is simple: to inspire and empower you to live with purpose and meaning. But we need your help to spread the message. Our target is to reach 100 likes on this video, not just for the numbers, but to create a ripple effect of positivity and transformation in the lives of others. So, join us on this journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel to become part of a community dedicated to cultivating wisdom and compassion in every aspect of life. Together, let's explore the boundless depths of the human spirit and uncover the secrets to lasting happiness. Lesson 1: The Essence of Buddhism. In the vast tapestry of human beliefs, Buddhism stands out like a serene, wise elder offering a path to understanding life's deepest mysteries. At its heart lies a profound simplicity that resonates with seekers across cultures and time. Imagine a vast ocean, its surface reflecting the ever-changing sky. This is akin to the essence of Buddhism: vast, deep, and ever-changing. Yet beneath the surface lies a stillness, a profound calm that remains untouched by the storms above. This calm represents the core teachings of Buddhism, a timeless wisdom that invites us to explore the depths of our own existence. Buddhism originated over 2.5 millennia ago in ancient India, where a man named Siddhartha Gautama, known as the Buddha, attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. His teachings, rooted in compassion and insight, spread far and wide, shaping the spiritual landscape of Asia and beyond. At its core, Buddhism offers a simple yet profound insight into the nature of reality, the understanding that all things are impermanent. This impermanence is not a cause for despair, but an invitation to embrace the present moment fully. It teaches us to let go of attachment to things that are transient and fleeting, and to find peace in the midst of change. Central to Buddhism is the concept of suffering, or dukkha. But what is suffering? It is not merely the physical pain or emotional distress we experience, but the underlying dissatisfaction that permeates our lives. Buddhism teaches that this suffering arises from our attachment to desires and our ignorance of the true nature of reality. The Four Noble Truths encapsulate the essence of the Buddha's teachings. They acknowledge the reality of suffering, its causes, its cessation, and the path to its cessation. Through understanding these truths, we can free ourselves from the cycle of suffering and find lasting peace and happiness. The Eightfold Path serves as a practical guide for living a life of wisdom, compassion, and inner peace. It encompasses right understanding, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. At the heart of Buddhist practice is the cultivation of mindfulness, the ability to be fully present in each moment, without judgment or attachment. Mindfulness allows us to see things as they truly are, free from the distortions of our desires and fears. Buddhism also emphasizes the cultivation of compassion and loving kindness towards all beings. By recognizing the interconnectedness of all life, we can overcome the illusion of separateness and cultivate a sense of unity and compassion for others. Through meditation and reflection, Buddhists seek to penetrate the deepest truths of existence and awaken to the boundless potential within themselves. This inner journey is not separate from the world but intimately connected to it, leading to a life of greater harmony, wisdom, and compassion. In essence, Buddhism offers a timeless wisdom that speaks to the deepest longings of the human heart. It invites us to awaken from the sleep of ignorance and discover the profound peace and freedom that lie within us. Lesson 2: Understanding Impermanence. Impermanence is a fundamental concept in Buddhism, teaching us that nothing lasts forever. Just as the seasons change, our lives are also in a constant state of flux. Imagine a flowing river. It never stays the same, always moving and changing. Similarly, everything in our lives, our joys, sorrows, relationships, and even our own selves, is subject to change. Consider a beautiful flower. It blooms, mesmerizing us with its vibrant colors and sweet fragrance. But eventually, it withers and fades away. This simple example illustrates the impermanent nature of all things. Understanding impermanence helps us appreciate the preciousness of each moment and not take anything for granted. When we cling to things as if they will last forever, we set ourselves up for disappointment and suffering. Imagine holding on to a handful of sand tightly. The harder we grip, the more it slips away. Similarly, when we cling to impermanent things, we experience frustration and anguish when they inevitably change or slip away. Recognizing impermanence invites us to cultivate a mindset of acceptance and letting go. Instead of resisting change, we learn to flow with it, embracing life's natural rhythm. Like leaves falling from a tree in autumn, we gracefully release what no longer serves us, making space for new growth and possibilities. In the midst of life's uncertainties, impermanence reminds us to cherish each moment and live fully in the present. It encourages us to savor the beauty of impermanent experiences without attachment, knowing that they are fleeting yet meaningful. Moreover, impermanence teaches us the importance of adaptability and resilience. Just as a tree bends with the wind to avoid breaking, we too must learn to adapt to life's challenges and changes. By embracing impermanence, we develop the strength to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and equanimity. Understanding impermanence also offers profound insights into the nature of suffering. When we cling to impermanent things, we create expectations that inevitably lead to disappointment and dissatisfaction. By letting go of attachment and embracing impermanence, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering and find greater peace and contentment. Furthermore, impermanence invites us to reflect on the transient nature of our own existence. Just as the flame of a candle flickers and fades, our lives are fleeting and fragile. This contemplation encourages us to live authentically and purposefully, making the most of the time we have. In conclusion, understanding impermanence is not about denying the beauty of life but embracing it fully, knowing that all things are impermanent. By letting go of attachment and cultivating acceptance, we discover a deeper sense of freedom, joy, and peace amidst life's ever-changing landscape. Embracing impermanence is not a sign of weakness but a testament to our resilience and capacity for growth. Lesson 3: The Concept of Dukkha. Dukkha, a fundamental concept in Buddhism, may seem complex at first, but its essence is simple. It encompasses the unsatisfactory nature of existence. Imagine you're holding onto a bar of soap in the shower. No matter how hard you try to grasp it firmly, it slips away, leaving you frustrated. This constant slipping represents the inherent unsatisfactoriness or dissatisfaction in life. Life is filled with moments of joy and happiness, but it also includes pain, sorrow, and disappointment. Think about a time when you achieved something you desired, only to find that the satisfaction was fleeting. Perhaps you bought a new car, but after a while, the excitement faded, and you began craving something else. This craving and clinging to impermanent things lead to suffering, which is one aspect of dukkha. Dukkha is not just about physical suffering like illness or pain. It's also about the mental anguish we experience. Have you ever felt restless, anxious, or discontented without knowing why? This mental unease is another facet of dukkha. It's like carrying a heavy burden on your shoulders, feeling weighed down by worries, fears, and desires. In Buddhism, dukkha is considered one of the three marks of existence, along with impermanence, anicca, and non-self, anatta. These three characteristics are inherent in all conditioned phenomena, highlighting the universal nature of suffering. It's not limited to specific individuals or circumstances. Rather, it's an inherent part of the human condition. Understanding dukkha is the first step towards liberation in Buddhism. By recognizing the unsatisfactory nature of existence, we can begin to transcend it. Instead of seeking happiness in external sources that are impermanent and ultimately unsatisfying, we can cultivate inner peace and contentment through practices like mindfulness and compassion. The concept of dukkha invites us to reflect on the nature of our experiences and the causes of our suffering. It encourages us to investigate the root causes of our dissatisfaction and to seek a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. In essence, dukkha serves as a wake-up call, reminding us that true happiness cannot be found in the pursuit of fleeting pleasures or external possessions. Instead, it arises from a deep sense of inner peace and acceptance of life as it is, with all its imperfections and challenges. By embracing the reality of dukkha and learning to navigate its complexities, we can embark on a journey towards genuine happiness and fulfillment. It's a journey of self-discovery and transformation, where we let go of attachment and aversion and cultivate a sense of equanimity and wisdom. In conclusion, dukkha is not something to be feared or avoided. Rather, it's an essential aspect of the human experience that holds the key to our liberation. By embracing the truth of dukkha with an open heart and mind, we can transcend suffering and find true peace and happiness within ourselves. Lesson 4: The Four Noble Truths. In the heart of Buddhism lies a profound teaching known as the Four Noble Truths. These truths are not just philosophical concepts. They are guideposts for understanding and transcending suffering in life. The truth of suffering. The first noble truth acknowledges the reality of suffering. It doesn't mean life is only suffering, but it recognizes that pain, dissatisfaction, and imperfection are inherent in the human experience. From physical ailments to emotional distress, suffering manifests in various forms. The truth of the cause of suffering. The second noble truth delves into the root cause of suffering, known as craving or attachment. It's our relentless desire for things to be different, for life to conform to our expectations, that leads to suffering. Whether it's craving for pleasure, material possessions, or even craving to avoid unpleasant experiences, attachment binds us to a cycle of discontent. The truth of the cessation of suffering. The third noble truth offers hope by proclaiming that suffering can cease. It teaches that by letting go of attachment and craving, we can attain liberation from suffering. This cessation is not about erasing all pain from life, but rather transcending suffering by changing our relationship to it. The truth of the path to the cessation of suffering. The fourth noble truth outlines the Eightfold Path as the way to end suffering. This path, consisting of right understanding, thought, speech, action, livelihood, effort, mindfulness, and concentration, serves as a practical guide for living a life free from the shackles of craving and attachment. Understanding the Four Noble Truths empowers us to confront suffering with wisdom and compassion. It invites us to investigate the nature of our experiences, to recognize the causes of our dissatisfaction, and to embark on a transformative journey towards liberation. By acknowledging the truths of suffering and its causes, we gain insight into the human condition and pave the way for personal growth and spiritual awakening. The Four Noble Truths are not mere doctrines to be intellectually grasped, but are invitations to embark on a journey of self-discovery and liberation. In embracing these truths, we cultivate mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom, transforming our lives and contributing to the well-being of the world. As we deepen our understanding of the Four Noble Truths, we discover that the path to freedom is woven into the fabric of our everyday existence. Lesson 5: The Eightfold Path. Embarking on the path to enlightenment, Buddhists follow a roadmap called the Eightfold Path. It's like a treasure map leading to inner peace and wisdom. Picture it as a journey, with each step guiding towards a more mindful and fulfilling life. Right view. Think of it as wearing a special pair of glasses that help you see the world clearly. Right view means understanding the true nature of existence, recognizing the reality of impermanence, the law of cause and effect, and the interconnectedness of all things. Right intention. This is like setting your compass towards kindness and compassion. Right intention involves cultivating wholesome intentions, such as renunciation, goodwill, and harmlessness, guiding your thoughts and actions towards positivity. Right speech. Imagine words as powerful tools. Right speech emphasizes the importance of speaking truthfully, kindly, and beneficially. It's about using words to build harmony and understanding rather than causing harm or division. Right action. Actions speak louder than words, they say. Right action involves living ethically, refraining from harming others, stealing, or engaging in dishonesty. It's about cultivating integrity and respect for all beings. Right livelihood. Your job or occupation shouldn't cause harm. Right livelihood means earning a living in a way that is honest, ethical, and aligns with your values. It's about finding work that contributes positively to society and the world. Right effort. Think of it as tending to the garden of your mind. Right effort is about cultivating wholesome qualities like mindfulness, compassion, and patience, while also striving to overcome unwholesome tendencies like greed, hatred, and delusion. Right mindfulness. Paying attention to the present moment without judgment. Right mindfulness involves being fully aware of your thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and the world around you. It's about cultivating a clear and focused mind. Right concentration, like a laser beam of focus. Right concentration is about training the mind to be calm, steady, and one-pointed through practices like meditation. It's about developing deep states of concentration and insight. Each aspect of the Eightfold Path complements the others, forming a holistic approach to living a meaningful and harmonious life. By following this path, one can gradually cultivate wisdom, compassion, and inner peace, ultimately reaching the state of enlightenment. Lesson 6: Exploring the nature of self. Have you ever wondered who you truly are? In the vast ocean of existence, where do you fit in? These questions have puzzled humanity for millennia, and Buddhism offers profound insights into the nature of self. Imagine you have a favorite toy that you cherish dearly. You believe it is a part of you, defining your happiness and identity. But what if that toy breaks? Does a piece of you break with it? Buddhism challenges this notion by teaching that the self is not fixed or permanent. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, where we unravel the mysteries of existence. Like, comment, share, and subscribe as we embark on a journey to understand the essence of self according to Buddhist wisdom. Buddhism suggests that our sense of self is an illusion, a construct of the mind. It's like a fleeting mirage in the desert, appearing real but lacking substance. This realization can be liberating, freeing us from attachment and suffering. The concept of an enduring self is like a river. Though it seems constant, the water is always flowing, ever-changing. Similarly, our thoughts, emotions, and experiences shape our sense of self, but they are transient and impermanent. Meditation is a powerful tool in exploring the nature of self. By observing our thoughts without judgment, we realize their fleeting nature. We come to understand that we are not our thoughts. We are the awareness behind them. In Buddhism, the self is seen as interconnected with all beings and phenomena. Like individual waves in the ocean, we arise from and return to the vastness of existence. Recognizing this interdependence cultivates compassion and empathy. The ego, or the sense of a separate self, often leads to suffering. When we cling to identities, roles, and possessions, we invite disappointment and discontent. Buddhism teaches us to let go of these attachments and find freedom in non-attachment. The practice of selflessness doesn't mean neglecting oneself. Rather, it's about transcending selfish desires and acting with altruism and kindness. In serving others, we discover a deeper sense of fulfillment and purpose. Our identity is not fixed but fluid, shaped by our experiences and perceptions. By cultivating mindfulness and self-awareness, we can transcend the limitations of the ego and realize our interconnectedness with all beings. As we delve deeper into the nature of self, we come to understand that true happiness lies not in external possessions or achievements, but in inner peace and contentment. Through the lens of Buddhism, we discover the profound truth. Once you know this, there is no going back. Lesson 7: The Power of Mindfulness. In the bustling rhythm of modern life, it's easy to feel swept away by our thoughts, emotions, and external distractions. But within the teachings of Buddhism lies a profound practice that can anchor us in the present moment: mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of paying attention to the present moment with openness, curiosity, and non-judgment. It's about tuning into our thoughts, sensations, and surroundings without getting carried away by them. Imagine a calm lake reflecting the world around it. Mindfulness is like that still surface, allowing us to observe our experiences without being consumed by them. Through mindfulness, we cultivate a deep awareness of our inner landscape, fostering clarity and insight. At its core, mindfulness invites us to become intimate with our own minds. We observe our thoughts as they arise, noticing their transient nature without attaching to them. This practice helps us break free from the grip of rumination and worry, offering a pathway to inner peace. By bringing our full attention to the present moment, we can savor life's simple pleasures more fully. Whether it's the warmth of sunlight on our skin, the taste of a delicious meal, or the laughter of loved ones, mindfulness enhances our capacity for joy and gratitude. Moreover, mindfulness serves as a powerful tool for managing stress and anxiety. By anchoring ourselves in the here and now, we cultivate resilience in the face of life's challenges. We learn to respond to difficulties with equanimity, rather than reacting impulsively out of fear or frustration. In our fast-paced world, the practice of mindfulness offers a sanctuary amidst the chaos. It provides a refuge where we can pause, breathe, and reconnect with ourselves. Through regular practice, we develop a sense of inner stability that allows us to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease. But mindfulness isn't just about personal well-being. It also fosters compassion and empathy towards others. By tuning into our own experiences with kindness and understanding, we naturally extend that same compassion to those around us. In essence, mindfulness is a way of life, a path to awakening and liberation. It invites us to embrace each moment with openness and presence, recognizing the richness of our human experience. Through mindfulness, we discover that true peace and happiness are found not in the future or the past, but right here, in the present moment. Lesson 8: Compassion and Loving Kindness. Compassion and loving kindness lie at the heart of Buddhist teachings, offering a profound perspective on how we relate to ourselves and others. Imagine a world where kindness is as natural as breathing, where empathy flows effortlessly, and where understanding replaces judgment. This is the vision of Buddhism, a path paved with compassion, leading to a more harmonious existence for all beings. At its core, compassion is the ability to recognize and alleviate the suffering of others. It starts with cultivating a deep sense of empathy, where we open our hearts to the joys and pains of those around us. When we see someone struggling, whether it's a friend, a stranger, or even an adversary, we don't turn away. Instead, we extend a hand, offering support, comfort, and understanding. Loving kindness, or metta in Pali, goes hand in hand with compassion. It's the practice of unconditional love and goodwill towards all beings, without exception. When we cultivate loving kindness, we wish for others to be happy, peaceful, and free from suffering. This isn't just a fleeting sentiment, but a genuine intention that guides our thoughts, words, and actions. One of the most powerful practices in Buddhism is the cultivation of the four immeasurable minds, also known as the Brahmaviharas. These are loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity. By nurturing these qualities within ourselves, we expand our capacity for love and understanding, creating a ripple effect that touches everyone we encounter. In the Buddhist tradition, there's a beautiful meditation called the Metta Bhavana, or loving kindness meditation. It involves repeating phrases such as, "May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be free from suffering." As we recite these words, we're not just reciting them for ourselves, but for the well-being of all sentient beings. Compassion and loving kindness aren't limited to our interactions with others. They also extend to how we treat ourselves. Self-compassion is the practice of being kind and understanding towards ourselves, especially in times of difficulty or failure. It involves treating ourselves with the same warmth and care that we would offer to a dear friend. When we embrace compassion and loving kindness, we transform not only our relationships but also our own inner landscape. We become more patient, tolerant, and accepting of ourselves and others. Our hearts become like vast oceans, capable of holding the sorrows and joys of the world without drowning in them. In a world often characterized by division and conflict, the teachings of compassion and loving kindness offer a beacon of hope. They remind us of our shared humanity and the interconnectedness of all life. As the Dalai Lama once said, "Love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive." So let us walk this path of compassion together, spreading seeds of kindness wherever we go. For in the end, it's not the grand gestures that define us, but the simple acts of love and compassion that make life truly meaningful. Lesson 9: Embracing change and transformation. Change is an inevitable part of life, like the turning of the seasons or the flowing of a river. In Buddhism, there's a profound understanding that clinging to the way things were can lead to suffering. Instead, there's a beautiful invitation to embrace change and transformation. Imagine a tree in autumn, letting go of its leaves gracefully as they fall to the ground. It doesn't resist the change. It simply allows it to happen. Similarly, we're encouraged to accept the changes in our lives with grace and openness. Sometimes change can be scary, like stepping into the unknown. But in every moment of change, there's an opportunity for growth and renewal. It's like the phoenix rising from the ashes, emerging stronger and wiser than before. Buddhism teaches us that our suffering often comes from clinging to things that are impermanent. By letting go of our attachments, We free ourselves from unnecessary pain and find peace in the present moment. Transformation is not just about external change. It's also about inner growth. Through practices like meditation and self-reflection, we can cultivate qualities like compassion, wisdom, and resilience. Every experience, whether joyful or painful, has the potential to be a teacher on our path of transformation. Instead of resisting difficulties, we can learn from them and emerge stronger on the other side. Just as a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly, we too can undergo profound metamorphosis. But this transformation requires courage, patience, and a willingness to let go of old patterns that no longer serve us. In the midst of change, there's also the opportunity to discover our true selves. When the layers of conditioning and ego begin to peel away, we uncover the radiant essence of our being. The journey of transformation is not always linear. There may be setbacks and challenges along the way, but with each step, we're moving closer to embodying our highest potential. As we embrace change and transformation, we become more attuned to the rhythm of life. We learn to flow with the currents rather than resisting them, finding harmony amidst the chaos. Ultimately, the path of transformation is a journey back to our true nature, a journey of remembering who we really are beyond the illusion of separateness. In the words of the Buddha, just as a snake sheds its skin, we must shed our past over and over again. Each moment offers us the opportunity to let go of who we think we are and awaken to our inherent freedom. So let us embrace change as a doorway to liberation, trusting in the wisdom of impermanence and the transformative power of our own hearts. As we walk this path together, may we be guided by compassion, courage, and the boundless potential of our own awakening. Lesson 10: Overcoming Suffering. In life, suffering often feels like an unavoidable companion. It manifests in various forms: physical pain, emotional turmoil, loss, and dissatisfaction. However, Buddhism offers profound insights into overcoming suffering and finding peace within ourselves. The root of suffering. According to Buddhist teachings, the root of suffering, known as dukkha, lies in our attachment and craving. When we cling to things, people, possessions, or circumstances, we set ourselves up for disappointment and pain when they inevitably change or disappear. Letting go of attachments. Buddhism encourages us to let go of attachments, not by suppressing desires, but by understanding their impermanent nature. By accepting that nothing lasts forever, we can cultivate a sense of equanimity towards life's ups and downs. The path to liberation. The path to liberation from suffering is paved by the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. By acknowledging the reality of suffering, understanding its causes, following the path, and attaining nirvana, one can transcend suffering. Mindfulness and awareness. Central to overcoming suffering is the practice of mindfulness and awareness. By being fully present in each moment, we can observe our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment, leading to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the nature of suffering. Compassion for ourselves and others. Compassion is a powerful antidote to suffering. By cultivating compassion for ourselves and others, we can break free from the cycle of selfishness and cultivate a sense of interconnectedness with all beings. Acceptance of impermanence. Embracing the impermanent nature of existence is key to overcoming suffering. When we accept that everything is subject to change, we can release our grip on expectations and find peace in the present moment. The practice of equanimity. Equanimity is the ability to remain balanced and calm in the face of life's challenges. By cultivating equanimity through meditation and mindfulness, we can navigate difficult situations with grace and resilience. Turning inward. Overcoming suffering begins with turning inward and exploring the depths of our own minds. Through introspection and self-reflection, we can uncover the root causes of our suffering and work towards healing and transformation. Finding joy in the present moment. True happiness lies not in external circumstances, but in our ability to find joy in the present moment. By letting go of regrets about the past and worries about the future, we can fully experience the richness of life as it unfolds. Gratitude and appreciation. Cultivating gratitude and appreciation for the blessings in our lives can shift our perspective from focusing on what we lack to recognizing the abundance that surrounds us, leading to greater contentment and fulfillment. Embracing change. Change is inevitable, and resisting it only leads to more suffering. By embracing change as a natural part of life, we can adapt more gracefully to new circumstances and find opportunities for growth and renewal. The power of forgiveness. Holding on to grudges and resentment only perpetuates suffering. By practicing forgiveness, we release ourselves from the burden of anger and resentment, allowing space for healing and reconciliation. Connecting with others. Human connection is essential for overcoming suffering. By fostering meaningful relationships and offering support to others, we can find solace in shared experiences and strengthen our resilience in the face of adversity. Living with intention. Living with intention means aligning our actions with our values and aspirations. By cultivating mindfulness and making conscious choices, we can live more authentically and create a life filled with purpose and meaning. Simplicity and contentment. In a world consumed by materialism and consumerism, finding contentment in simplicity is revolutionary. By letting go of the constant pursuit of more and embracing simplicity, we can find true fulfillment in the present moment. The wisdom of acceptance. Acceptance does not mean resignation or passivity. Rather, it is a courageous acknowledgement of reality as it is. By accepting the present moment with openness and curiosity, we can transform suffering into an opportunity for growth and awakening. The healing power of nature. Connecting with nature can be a source of profound healing and solace. By immersing ourselves in the beauty and tranquility of the natural world, we can find refuge from the stresses of modern life and reconnect with our true essence. Practicing self-compassion. Self-compassion is the foundation of emotional resilience and well-being. By treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, we can soothe our own pain and cultivate a sense of inner peace and self-acceptance. Letting be, letting go. Overcoming suffering is not about forcing ourselves to be happy or suppressing difficult emotions. It is about embracing the full spectrum of human experience with openness and compassion. By letting be what is and letting go of what no longer serves us, we can find liberation from suffering. The journey of awakening. The journey of overcoming suffering is a lifelong process of self-discovery and awakening. By walking the path with courage, humility, and perseverance, we can uncover the innate wisdom and compassion that lie within us and experience true freedom and liberation. Congratulations! You've embarked on a journey of discovery, exploring the profound teachings of Buddhism. As we reach the conclusion, take a moment to reflect on the insights gained and how they resonate with your life. Buddhism isn't just a philosophy. It's a way of being, offering practical wisdom for navigating the complexities of existence. Through our exploration, we've learned that suffering is universal, but it doesn't have to define us. By understanding the nature of suffering and its causes, we gain the power to transform our lives. The Eightfold Path serves as a guide, offering principles for living with intention, mindfulness, and compassion. Remember, change is inevitable, but how we respond to it is within our control. Cultivating mindfulness allows us to embrace each moment with openness and clarity. Compassion and loving kindness are not only gifts we give to others, but also to ourselves. By letting go of attachments and embracing impermanence, we find freedom from suffering. Each step on this journey brings us closer to the essence of our true selves. As we conclude, consider how you can integrate these teachings into your daily life. Practice gratitude, cultivate kindness, and strive for inner peace amidst life's ups and downs. Remember, the path of Buddhism is not about reaching a destination but embracing the journey itself. Your journey doesn't end here. It's a continuous process of growth and self-discovery. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep nurturing your inner wisdom. And as you continue on your path, may you find joy, fulfillment, and deep contentment. Share your insights with others, for in teaching we reinforce our own understanding. Thank you for joining us on this journey of wisdom and enlightenment. Until we meet again, may you walk the path of compassion, wisdom, and boundless love.